Welcome to Unsigned Spotlight, the daily live show from the Scene Projects. We shine a light on the best unsigned musical talent from around the world, featuring songs from independent artists across all genres. This is where passionate music heads, emerging artists, and curious listeners come together to discover what's next.
It starts with a spoke at 2 a.m. Just a hum in my head, let it be within. Tap on the table, rhythm in time, turning little ideas into something that shines. Got a line on my napkin, a chord on repeat, melody dancing on restless feet. Chasing that feeling, don't let it go. It's how a brand new song is born, you know. Lay by lay, we build it strong, finding the groove where it belongs. Come up with a melody that is so free, find that hook that sticks like a memory. Reach the rhythm, time it right, turn that little spark into shining light. Lay down vocals, give it your soul, now you got something ready to roll. When it's polished and bright, ready to go, send it out to Unsigned Spotlight. Yeah! Rich hits hard, harmony sweet, baseline walking on dancing feet. Stack those tracks, fine-tune the sound, magic happen when passion is bound. Mix it clean, let the chorus soar. Hit replay what I hear and raw. From studio dreams to the world outside, it's time to take that leap of pride. All that work, all that fire, now it's popping higher and higher. Come up with a melody, let it fly. Catchy hook, you can't deny. Build it so fire get down, spin that sound all over town. Lay down vocals, hard on track, no holding back, no looking back. When it's shining and ready to go, send it straight to Unsigned Spotlight. Ooh, ooh, hey, yeah. Lights come up, crowd gets loud. Here come the voices drawing the crowd. AJ steps in with that fire inside, breaking down bars like a lyrical fight. Michael's got vision, ear to the street, spotting the anthem before it's a hit. Real talk, real ears, no industry girls, highlighting talent, turning dreams to balls. From review to feature, they open the door, shining that light like never before. AJ and Michael calling your name, turning on sides, and a part of the game. Melody rising, hear it loud from bedroom beats to a roaring crowd. Dreaming, building, let it ignite. Now you're shining in the spotlight. From that spark in the quiet night to the stage in the bright white light. Time is now, let the world hear it. Unsigned Spotlight. Let's premiere it. Ooh. Who's got next? You do. Who's on the mic? AJ and Michael, where we shining. Unsigned Spotlight.
The computer's going crazy. It's like replaying and unmiking me and God knows what else. Howdy doody.
Eating.
I was eating sweets. Come on. It's a Thursday squashy day.
Oh my God.
Not that there's many left. Look,
Aw,
I tell you what, Michael.
yes.
Since I've been living in this place, I've become the worst cook in the world. I have something to confess, everybody.
You've
AJ's
had-
become a rubbish cook. I literally cannot even cook sausage rolls. The seagulls in Torbay would not even eat my sausage rolls. I keep burning everything in this house. I don't know what it is about this house and why I keep burning everything. Normally, I'm a good cook, but for some reason, I put things in the oven, I forget about it, and yeah, they come out burnt and crispy.
So you were a good cook.
I was a good cook. My stepfather was a chef.
Oh,
I learned to be a really good cook. My
right.
father, biological father, he always cooked a really good Sunday roast. You
Okay.
know, if anything throughout the week, he would make sure he had his meat and two veg, as he called it, and for his Sunday dinner, and he always cooked. So traditionally, I have always cooked really good food and looked after myself. But I've just literally gone back to Bachelor AJ. You know, I am literally shoving stuff in the oven, forgetting about it, burning it. So for all you single men out there, okay, do not follow AJ's lead and burn your food because it's costly, especially in the UK.
I love to cook. I love to cook. The problem is that it's hard for me to eat out because, and I don't mean this. This is going to sound so arrogant. I can't go to a restaurant and pay for food that I can make better than myself. It's like, so my primary thing that I go and I eat out is usually Chinese because I can't figure out how to make really good Chinese food that doesn't taste like I just threw like syrup on it or a sauce. I just, there's something about Chinese food that I have to buy if I want it good. But like steaks or, I
Can't be
I
a good steak.
I cook them better than what I get at other places. So I'm like, why would I buy? So, I make incredible Southern food, like gumbo and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, it's weird. Are you like
Jeffy
that?
says sushi is where it's at.
We
Actually,
have to
I've
do,
never made
we have to
fresh
do that,
sushi.
Jeff. Jason's favorite food is sushi. He loves it, and which is totally weird because Jason hated the idea of it, and his aunt. We went out when we were living in Nashville. His aunt and uncle took me and Jason to sushi, and Jason's like, "No, I'm going to do teriyaki chicken. No, no, no." And then they're like, "We want you to try this. We're going to buy it, and we'll tell you what. You don't have to eat it, but at least try it. And if you like it, then you can have it. If not, then we'll buy you something else. But want you to try it." And he's like, and they brought out sushi, and he was like, "Oh, this is incredible." So he loves sushi. Never would have expected that. Absolutely not. So yeah, but it's hard.
It's really weird. So, like, I was thinking, like, we've got this UK tour coming, and I've got to go and visit all parts of the UK in different places. Now, London, you've got Chinatown, you've got some American restaurants, you've got some English restaurants, you've got a good, like, variation of different food. Up north, the fish and chips and curry. Oh my God, the curry sauce is amazing. So it's going to be really, I don't know how Bubba did it with his eating on tour, but when you visit so many different parts of the country, there's always something. Like up north, it's peas, pie and peas, in the UK, it's just like there's so many different traditions.
I do like peas and I do like pies. Like you're talking meat pies, right?
Yeah, meat pies. Yeah, meat
like
pies.
steak and mushroom or
Yeah.
meat pies. Oh, those are so yummy. When I go to the Ren Fair, that's what I eat. Because we have Ren Fairs here, and so we get dressed up, and always go like as a sorcerer. One time I went as Doctor Who to the Ren Fair, and they're like that. Well, that's not accurate. You can't be. I'm like, why? He's a Time Lord. He can go in and out of anywhere. And they're like, oh, you're right. I'm like, of course I'm right. So I showed him my Sonic, and they let me in wherever I wanted to go. But anyway, yeah, I eat meat pies at Red Fair. How did this happen? How did we go from sushi to Doctor Who at a Ren Fair?
It's general conversation at the start of the show. We do it every single time we're on the show. We literally open up the show with just babble.
Have you had sushi?
I have had sushi. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's my delicatessen of choice. It's one of those things. I've got to be in the mood for it,
and it's got to be good.
And it's got to be good sushi. I think, we have lots of supermarkets in the UK who will sell sushi as like a meal deal. And it's, it really isn't nice. But if you go to a fresh like restaurant like Wasabi or something like that, and you get proper sushi, actually, I really do like it.
The sickest I ever got, and I went to a supermarket that I won't name, Fred Meyer, and bought their.
No, I won't name Fred Meyer.
I got so sick. I won't even get into the description how sick I was. I wanted to die. Literally, I was pleading.
Please don't.
Just put me in a coffin. I was so sick. So, yeah, I can't do supermarket sushi at all. That was the worst sick I've ever been. Terrible. Oh, my gosh. But I do like sushi. I like crab, salmon.
Oh, now crab. I love crab. Love crab.
Yep.
Oh,
like
seafood is my favorite.
Do you like lobster?
Do you know what? Last time I had a lobster, I'll tell you a true story. Okay, so this was with Vanessa. We went out and got lobster, and we paid an absolute fortune for it. And oh my God, you should have seen this lobster that got out. And we literally sat it at the table, and we were given those special claws, like crackers and like spoons to try and get it. There was literally a piece of meat like this. There, I don't know where the restaurant got their lobsters from, but they must be ashamed of themselves, because I tell you what, for like 40 odd, 50 odd quid, there was hardly anything. It was just like, now I can feel posh. I've had lobster, but I actually didn't get any meat.
And this is so weird. Did you know, this is a fun little fact, lobster was actually the food of choice that they gave the poor people because they were.
Well, that's coming to me then, because
because they were considered cockroaches of the sea, and so that's what they fed the poor people. It was
so
not.
Why the UK got it the opposite way around? If you have a lobster, you've got to be posh.
Well, now, but see, then it switched. Then it went from being just something that the poor people would eat, that they just, here, you eat a cockroach. Now all of a sudden it's like, now all of a sudden it's, oh yes, I want the lobster tail, which I really love.
So basically the story behind everything that we've spoken about for the last 14 minutes, either it's cockroaches or it's lobsters. Make your choice, musicians, okay? If you want to be at the bottom and not rise to the top, you're going to be eating cockroaches, okay? If you want to rise to the top and get to the very top and make it in the music industry, you're going to be having some lobster on your plate, okay?
I do like lobster. I do like, but I still like king crab the best. If I chose between lobster and crab, I would go with the king crab.
Okay, well, you made me dream of all this lovely, lovely food.
With
and
hot
it's
melted
meal time.
butter.
Oh, stop it. I haven't eaten today. I've literally burnt everything I've cooked. So I haven't eaten, and you're making me hungry. So I'm getting on with the show.
Wait, here you go. This is for you. Look.
Stop it right now. Anyway, On tonight's show, we have been sent through Steve Carnival, and I know we've played this before, but he's pushing through the
Carnivale.
academy. Carnivale. He's
Carnivale.
pushed me to play his his track, Make a Memory, official video. I think we've played it, but I'm going to play it again for him. But we've got it back on the show tonight, and I know we've had it, but I think he's just, basically making a memory for us at the Unsigned Spotlight, and we do love the video, so we put it back on. We put it on. It's a great song. Next one we have got is James D. Applegate. His new song called Harley Man. He was born in California, yet the road has always led north for him, living for a time in Nevada and now in the majestic state of Idaho.
Yeah.
Next one is what's wrong with Idaho? Is it that bad?
Everything's wrong with
Everything's wrong with Idaho. Okay, we won't go there. Okay, next one is Kashayas. These are a five-piece guitar-driven indie rock band from County Durham.
Oh, cool.
Carrying the spirit of Britain's great guitar bands from the 80s, 90s, and the present day. And their brand new track called Leaves.
That's awesome.
One from Bubba. Well, two from Bubba. This is Ria Banjari and her song called Runner. She's a singer-songwriter and storyteller from New Jersey, by the way of New York's Hudson Valley, Brooklyn. And then the other one that he sent through was Chase Grant. He's a singer-songwriter from Minnesota, the USA, and his latest track, The Devil's Game. So another great show. Thanks, guys, for backing me up and making sure we got 5 great songs for the show. Where are we going? What's number 1 today? Don't you put your fingers up. What did I tell you about in Britain?
Okay, here.
4. Okay. JD Applegate. Here he is.
Cheers.
And this is Harley Man. Hope everyone's going to enjoy this. I have listened to your songs before the show today, honest. It's just that I have... What?
They should be a surprise to you.
Okay, no, I never have surprises because I always have to listen to them because I have to make sure that they work for a start because we have so many MP3s that come in and they don't work. So I do have to listen to every single song before it gets played on air. Okay, so this is Harley Man, everyone.
Harley Man. Harley Man. Days in Harley's got my throttle down, feet up off the ground, leather frame smacking vans and ham crunching modified boarding 50 seat roaring up under me. Sharpeners hold on, dirt and curves give me some 6 gears, chrome flash, next fears, road rash, all part of a Harley Man. You don't ride, you don't understand. I am a Harley Man, tearing up the pavement all across this land. Got nowhere to be, never no plan. Wind in my hair, throttle in my hand. If I have to explain, you don't understand the life I'm living. I'm a Harley Man, a legacy of a biker man. Harley Man, Harley Man. Days in Harley's horsepower control, let him tie. US made right, combustion and steel talking tune. Speed to thrill, give me some room. Shine rims, verted fork, V-twin hellish tarp, lower down, curtain ride, Sturgis bound on a net that glide. Whatever the ride, you understand. You live to ride, you're a Harley Man. I am a Harley Man, tearing up the pavement all across this land. Got nowhere to be, never no plan. Wind in my hair, throttle in my hand. If I have to explain, you don't understand the life I'm living. I'm a Harley Man. Harley Man, that's who I am. Riding as fast as my angels can. Devil and I'm back, don't give him a damn. A run cowboy with a twin cam. If I have to explain, you don't understand. man. Hard days and Harleys, ladies ride to some better than you. Iron pony love roving in their blood. Testosterone meets hormones. Rose tats meet crossbones. Club vest brotherhood. Lone wolf all's good. Cause I'm biker on a trike. It really don't matter which. Some are just fine bread and bit. Got my throttle down, feet up off the ground. Leather French smacking Vance and ham crunting. Modified boarding 50 seats, you're ruined up under me. Sharpeners, hold on, Durkin curves, give me some 6 gears. Chrome flash, next spears, road rash. All part of a Harley man. You don't ride, you don't understand. I am a Harley man, tearing up the pavement all across this land. Got nowhere to be, never no plan. Wind in my head, explain, you don't understand the life I'm living. I'm a Harley man, a legacy of a biker man. A Harley man.
Hey everybody, if that's Harley Man, if that got cut off short, I do apologise to the artist, but the system decided to put it on replay, and I hope that didn't replay. But what a classic track. We have lost Michael. Where are you, mister? He's gone. That means he's gone off set. That means he is probably serving a customer because it is 11 a.m. over in the US and he is working. So we will get to Michael and basically tell him that he's got to go to Idaho to go and visit because basically it's a beautiful place to be. So, Michael, if you are listening while serving a customer, you have got a trip to go and do at Idaho. And also you've got a special trip to go to as well because James's wife has given you a comment as well. She says, you can ride on the back of a Heritage Softail. Lol. What's a Heritage Softail? I've got to find out what that is. I'm going to Google it. Being from the UK, I don't know what that is, okay? But it sounds rather exciting. And Michael, I'm sure, will enjoy that amazing ride. So I don't know where Michael's gone. While Michael is serving customers during the live, we're going to have to discuss this. Perhaps look at the times on the show, what time we put him on, bless him, because he's trying to do 2 jobs at once. And perhaps we'll make it a bit easier for him and change those times over. Okay. So I've got a track which has been sent in by Steve. Okay. So let's put this one on for him. If we can. No, we're not because we've lost that one as well. What is going on with the internet today? It's gone absolutely crazy. I don't like it when it goes like this. Okay, I am going to put the conspirators. Okay. Oh, I'm welcome to come too. James, I would love to. Okay, I am literally saving up money to get over to the US. And when I get there, I'm going to come and literally visit all of these amazing places. James, you have sent me another track through. Due to the technical difficulties we've had on the show this afternoon, I am going to put Harley Man onto our radio station first thing tomorrow morning. So that will be played on replay, and we will talk about the radio station during the break. And I will also make sure that we get your second song that you sent through on tomorrow's show as well. And then hopefully we're going to be back to normal tomorrow in terms of things going wrong in the studio. But we get there. We get there. It might just be internet stuff, which is going on this afternoon. Okay, so the next one that we are going to play is the Casabas, and this is Leaves. I'm going to put this on for everybody while we find out where Michael's got to. I hope he's not got too far or he's got lost in his shop. Just bear with me, everyone, because I'm now working on my own. Okay, so this Casabas Leaves. Enjoy, everybody.
I'm changing colors with the season. I'm crunching at your feet. To smile I don't need a reason, as long as there's a gentle breeze. Do you? Fireflies light up the sky at night. Blackened eyes return into their side. Hypnotize, send me into a dream. To my surprise, I'll bump into you there. Whatever happened to the moonlight? As a child I used to love. My crippled eyes can't stand the sunlight. I'm longing for those cold dark nights. I wanna live amongst the leaves. I wanna live amongst the leaves. I wanna live amongst the leaves. I wanna live
Casabas, everybody. I need to get Michael to unmute himself. Hello. Hello.
I like
You've got back to technical difficulties. It's like putting itself on rewind and fast forward and things like that. But you've had a couple of invites. Did you hear your invites?
No, what were they?
Let's go back because James has basically asked you to go and have another look at North Idaho. He says because the Bayview is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, I know, and I knew as soon as I said that I was like in deep trouble. Idaho is. I just. The state is beautiful. I will just say that the state is beautiful. The Pacific Northwest of the United States is a gorgeous. Washington is one of the most beautiful areas to live in with the Cascades and the ocean, and it's amazing. Mount Rainier, and even Tennessee, is a beautiful. The parts of Tennessee are amazing. They're just not like.
They're just not your cup of tea. Do you know what that's is the same in every area? I'm like this in the UK. There's certain parts of the UK I wouldn't even touch with a barge pole. And then people would say, I don't know what you're on about. They're beautiful parts.
Let's just put it this way. Idaho is a beautiful, and there is some beautiful. If you love to fish, if you love the scenic drive, I just won't spend a dime there. I'm just going to say that. Now, that being said,
you've just lost as a viewer now.
I know. As a singer, I got to, if he's still listening, I really loved his voice.
He's got a great voice. And I did apologize when we had some technical difficulties with his track. Overplaying or rewinding, but we're going to play another track of his tomorrow because a great voice. Track.
I heard got through most of half of it before we had an emergency at the mall, which is where I had to go bye-bye. What I heard was phenomenal. Like the majority of what he did was absolutely phenomenal. So I loved his voice. I loved the gritty, raw, natural. So as an artist, I really think he's good. I hate the state he lives in. Sorry.
Well, you even had this might change your mind, okay? Because James's wife said you can ride on the back of her Heritage Softail.
Is that a horse?
Explain what a Heritage Softail is. That a horse?
Is it a horse or a motorcycle?
Well, either or, basically.
Because I believe it or not, I like to ATV. Like I love to go. It's just, oh God, I knew as soon as I said that. Okay, so let's talk about the last song we heard.
Let's get on with the last song. You've got yourself out of jail now.
It was that I really liked both songs, but was that Cassandra?
That was Casabas.
Casabas?
Yeah, there you go.
The Casbahs.
The Casbahs and Leaves.
Yeah. Okay. So great group, great sound, really mature sounding. Like they sound like they've been around for a while. Like they definitely know who they are. I love their identity. I love the music. I love the sound of that. As I told you, I'm pretty eclectic. There's only probably maybe a handful of music that I just can't even stomach. So I usually try to enjoy everything that I listen to, but this is definitely Casbah's. I really thought brought a great track. I really did. I really liked them, and I liked, like I said, I really did like the guy before this. What you said his name is James, right?
That's it.
James, yeah, good.
James,
two great tracks to start the day off. So. Very, very, I feel really good, but I'm
okay.
sorry.
So he's just put it's a Harley and rides are free in the potato state. Cool, I'm coming. One, there's potatoes, and two, there's Harley Davidson.
Yeah. I had a motorcycle. I did have a motorcycle once. Yes. I did have a motorcycle once.
Did you? What type?
I'm not going to say because he drives a Harley. I feel kind of good because I had a Suzuki when I was a little kid, a little Suzuki, but then I had a 61 Indian.
Okay, which is, I don't understand what that is. What is it?
It's a motorcycle,
Okay.
but it's a, yeah, it was a great deal. Ask me how many times I rode it.
Go on. How many times did you ride it?
Twice, and I got scared.
Okay.
I just like, you know what? I like four wheels better. Once I started driving, and yeah, I love motorcycles, and I think they're gorgeous. I'm just not a motorcycle person. I like
safely on four wheels.
I like having a door.
Cool. Okay. Well, while Michael's feeling safe, we are going to play safe because we are going to go with Steve Carnivale's latest video that I know we've had, but he loves this song so much, and we love Steve so much.
It's Carnivale
It's
playing
fun.
James Bond, having fun.
It is. So we're going to play that now.
I can remember lying face down in the west and lonely and confused without a best friend, waiting for my angels to descend. Everyone I've ever loved, I've sadly pushed away. I became a slave to hedonistic days. It's time to make a memory. It's time to make a memory. It's time to make a memory. I can remember lying face down in the west and lonely and confused without a best friend, waiting for my universe to end. What you got the lot, the tools are in your tray. It's time for you to shine. Let's make all the haters pay. It's time to make a memory. It's time to make a memory. So focus, concentrate. You die once. You should live every single day. You live every single day. You live every single day. I can make a memory. I can make a memory. So focus, concentrate. You die once. You should live every single day. I can make a memory. I can make a memory. So focus, concentrate. You die once. We live every single.
I love that video.
I do too.
Seeking energy savings. Always keep your energy
What's
price.
going on? Stop pressing buttons that I'm not pressing.
Oh my God.
It's going crazy this afternoon. I don't know what's going on in the background.
Okay, so yeah, that's just a great fun song. Like, I think that's his thing, is that he just wants to write,
Fun
and
music.
on songs that are just, they feel good. They make you feel good. And I think he knows he makes great videos, so
He
he's
does.
proud of him.
He certainly does. And I'm really looking forward to sorting out the UK tour and possibly going on tour with this man, because I think I'm going to have the best time when it comes to the UK tour between himself and Greg. I think we're going to gel as a team, and I think it's going to be an absolutely amazing UK tour.
I
And
agree.
we're going to find the best songwriters out there. Really looking forward to it, Steve. When we meet and when you get back from your jolly, I don't know whether they're holidays or they're like movie sort of like songwriting sessions. Like you just seem to go around the world and think, oh, I know, there seems to be somewhere here that I can just do another music video. It just like. Doesn't he? That's what his Facebook's like. You look on his Facebook and you just think, where's Steve? It's like trying to find where's Wally. But like on a Facebook day, it's where's Steve? Which country is he at? And which like video is he going to bring out next?
But you know what? But then again, he's very smart. He has created a brand, and now he's reinforcing that brand by, now everybody wants to go with him. Everybody wants to hang out with him.
Especially the ladies. There's not a shortage of ladies in any of his videos. He is a bit of a movie star when it comes to putting his videos together. It's quite impressive. Anyway, tea break time as we're 42 minutes in. Let's have a cup of tea and relax, okay? Because I think I need it today. I've been on a run around. I've been busy for you all, and I've got some things to share, okay? So tea break.
Imagine capturing the raw essence of nature with its infinite color and beauty. Now, envision turning that into something truly transformative. Pure and easy tea cultivates the goodness of nature's bounty into fuel for your body. We are what we drink. Pure and easy tea, the pure nourishment your body craves.
Love it.
It just makes me so relaxed.
Yeah, even watching the commercial is like drinking their tea.
Isn't it?
It just relaxes you, makes you feel good, clears your mind. It just, it is. To me, that's what a good cup of tea does. It
clears your mind.
It just makes you, it just kind of centers you, and then you're able to, I love tea. I do. And
we love Unity. It's so
I
nice.
do.
Anyway, our tea break today is going to be taken up with a couple of updates from the scenes and also from Phoenix Rise. So we've got a couple of updates for you members out there. So from the scenes project, we have two. And this one I just want to share with you. So as everybody knows, you probably can't see it on the screen, so I'm going to read it. We are offering at the scenes a way in which you as artists can come in and join our amazing family for $20 a month. And basically this gives an opportunity for you artists to tap in and grow your fan text list through a partnership with the network for a fraction of what it costs to set up your own. We allow you to grow your fan base alongside the scenes project list. Then every week your name and links will appear in our Pulse newsletter. Everyone who signs up through your unique code will be segmented and tagged, so when we are ready to grow your list, it can go with you.
Okay.
An unprecedented opportunity awaits you to sign up and get fans signing up immediately. Now, what a great offer from the Scenes Project, but I just want to touch on that because one of the things that I keep reading time after time on people's Facebook and music pages, and I do read a lot during the day as I have a responsibility to you as artists to find out what are the things which are hitting the music industry the hardest and what people are really struggling with. one of the themes that I have read the last 2 weeks is people building a fan base. Simply saying, how do I have a fan base when there's so many people out there as a musician, where I become hidden because I'm just one of 1 million people. I'm one of, so many artists who want to make it in the music industry. Michael's putting his hand up.
Yeah, that's
One of the
how do you?
One of the things. How do you?
How do you?
One of the things that one of the things that I've basically done myself, building myself up in the music industry and getting a name for myself, being having people talking about me, or having people know me at award shows, know me at the high ends like the Grammys and things like that. It's collaboration, making yourself known. You're not going to be be known if you sit quiet at home. You're not going to be known if you do not share your latest music with everybody. You're not going to be known if you just basically rely on everybody else to do it for you. Now, one of the things with the music industry, whether you like it or not, everybody, it does come at a cost. If you want to invest in yourself, if you want to invest in your music and love your music as much as you did when you first picked up that guitar or that piano, when you first started playing, if you want that, it does come at a cost. However, $20 a month to have people helping you, and I think this is the biggest part. Let me put this in plain English for you. Helping you build those collaborations. One of the reasons why I have 7,000 or 8,000 followers is because I built my networks of collaboration. People like the Scenes Project, okay, who had access to another 3,000 people. People like the Joses, who had access to 10,000 people. ISSA, who had access to 10,000 people. I had to put that work and effort in and collaborate. Now, for $20, which is basically a Big Mac meal, especially in the UK, okay, it really isn't that much money. But what that does give you is the ability to build a fan base and a family, to be able to build collaborations and people basically in the newsletter, giving you the opportunity to go, here you go, there's another 10 organizations that you can collaborate with, and you might not even know who they are. That newsletter will give you that information. Scenes will give you that information, and they will help you start stepping up and building those networks. And I think one of the biggest things about the Scenes is family. You're not going to get a bigger family than the Scenes projects. You're not going to get a bigger family than the Phoenix Rise projects, because we are 100% committed to you as artists. So much so, guess who's here? Sitting in the background, listen to my amazing speech. I hope I sold it well for you. The one, the only. Papa Starts, everyone.
I thought you did a great job. Couldn't have said it better myself, AJ. Everything you just touched on, and this is something that we've had. It's been available, but I don't know if people necessarily saw the value in it yet, right? And we went through a little bit of a rebrand with it and changed it from fan base builder to the scene builder, because that's what we are, right? And that's what we're growing. And I think, especially with the tour, that people saw what we're really about. And even though the content hasn't necessarily hit the public sphere yet, I think going out and doing it and really showing people that we are committed to this process, right? Getting out there, supporting these artists and doing them, and really giving people access to the tools that we have, that we're using to grow our business, right? And I think that's so important to share what we have. It's why we're all going to rise together as we, like the phoenix that's in all of our bellies, begin to, re-spark that fire. And it's really incredible to be able to offer this out there, right? Because normally it would cost you hundreds of dollars a month to have access to the systems of which the text list is included in. There aren't a lot of places that are offering this single layer at a low price point like this, because because we understand the plight, I guess, of the independent artists, that you're getting nickel and dimed at every single way, right? Everybody wants something. We want to show you a tool that for a very low price point will actually help you to build that fan base off of social media. And I think that's the key point. And we'll have to look into some of the legalities of going international with this because laws do change outside of the United States, but there's really no better I mean, if you can get somebody's phone number, you have a lot better chance of getting them to come out to a show rather than a simple follow or even an email address. So it's really allowing people to cut through all of the noise, to start building their own text list. And I think the best part is, like it says in the description there, that we set up these lists so that you're not only are you growing your list, but you're helping the scene projects grow that larger list and building on what we're doing together. But when you're ready to go and maybe branch off into your own, which, you're welcome to stay. But if you're ready to fly on your own, that entire list can now go with you. So yes, it is you contributing to the collective and helping to bring your fans into the scene projects world. But also when you're ready to go, you have access to all of that data to take along with you. And I think that's probably what separates us from any other similar service out there.
It does. And we don't just stop there, everybody. We are unveiling amazing, and this has got to have a bit of a drum roll moment, because you asked for it out there. You all asked, and you kept asking. You've been asking for months. When is the radio station going to be switched back on? 1, 2, 3. It's on, everybody. There you go. The Scene Projects radio station is now officially live again. Bubba, did you want to explain about the history of how this radio station come about and what type of music are they going to be listening to?
Yeah, well, it's really a smorgasbord of all of the music. It's the soundtrack of the scene. And that's where it really started, as we were doing episodes of Love Noise and having people send in their music, that it was like, well, we have all this music now in the database. Why don't we put it to use in something? And what I found out very quickly is that 24 hours of radio is a lot of music. And we weren't necessarily ready when I had launched it previously. So, and just being extremely busy people, that I couldn't give it the attention that it needed to, nor could anyone else that was on the team. But what we've done in the last 3 months or 4, maybe it's a little bit longer, that we've been working together, AJ, is that 30 songs a week, we've been amassing this incredible database of music. And now we have a place to put it in perpetuity, rather than it getting played 1 week on the show and then kind of being lost in the archives again. So it's an extension of Unsigned Spotlight, an extension of Love Noise and the Scene Projects. But now it's an ability for us to do even more to support those people. And it gives us, another piece of valuable property to offer to people that want to support the scene as well. And I think that's what is really important to us, right? It's why we have the TV distribution as well, is to make the collective even more valuable so that we can grow. I mean, the vision for this is massive. Michael, you talk about wanting to play festivals and these big stages. We want to build the big stages, right? But you can't do that without a big footprint and without the support necessary. So for me, the last 2 years of my life, I think year 1 was almost entirely dedicated to learning what the hell I was doing as a broadcaster now. And now in the last, I would say 6 to 8 months, especially, where it was like, okay, we know who we are and what we do. how can we make this valuable to not just the artist, because I think it has a tremendous amount of valuable, and Michael Cagle, you can vouch for that on both sides of the coin, right? As far as being an artist and having your music played, but also having an opportunity as part of the family to become a co-host. And I don't know that you envisioned yourself in this role even a few months ago, even maybe a month ago, as you've been doing it for a month at that point, but that it's extremely valuable to an artist to have a platform of your own to lean on as well, and where you can offer value. So this is a piece of the puzzle. It's not a small piece by any means. I think the radio station, as we move forward, becomes one of the most valuable offers that we have to the artist community, but also in the advertising, sponsorship, support side, it's extremely valuable to those people. So now I have more work to do, and not just helping to fill up the airplay time, but also in now going out and making sure that it's not just out there, making sure that this is getting played in the places and by the people that are doing it, making sure people are tuning in, and that the Scene Projects radio is not just available, but that it is on, and it is on in the places that we want to be at. So that's kind of my next venture, is finding those places that are going to tune in to the Scene Projects radio and play us every single day. And then who knows where everything grows from here.
Fantastic. Just general feedback straight away for you, Bubba, is I think from everybody in the family, from the artists as well. We just want to thank you for all that you do. You've been away for a whole month, and you've literally come straight back into the office and dedicated your life straight back to the artists straight away with no breath, just straight into the office, and basically brought fantastic products again, which is only going to be part of our family's lives in terms of our independent artists. The radio station is a terrific opportunity. I have switched this on for you all to allow it to be played 24/7, 7 days a week. And those music tracks, those podcasts, all the things that we do at the Scenes Project will grow as we go along. It will be a bigger project, but you can literally be proud of yourselves and put your radio on in the car, on the speakers, on your social media devices, and basically be proud of the tracks that you have created. And at the end of the day, this comes back down to the hard work and dedication done by the team at the Scene Project, and also the commitment, to making sure that actually, Bubba could have gone and got a nice bottle of bubbly with that money which is set up for the radio station. However, his commitment to you as artists is 100%. That commitment to come back into the office and switch on a radio station that we know internationally in all of the independent artists, platforms, everybody has a radio station. The Scenes has a radio station now, and we're going to make it number one. And at the end of the day, you artists are the reason why it's number one. So, the general feedback from everybody, Bubba, thank you so much for giving us another great product.
It's an honor to be at the helm of this ship and to be guiding us, hopefully away from the rocks as much as possible, and
we don't hit any rocks.
Safe harbors, right? And I think the radio to me was always something that was massive. And it's almost by happenstance, right? Like we have all of this music. Everybody has sent in all these submissions. Okay, well, let's do something with it. And what I think a lot of people and what will be filling up the airwaves soon is this back catalog of Unsigned Spotlight, right? That we can go back and download all of these episodes and upload them into the radio station as they are. And these episodes can live in perpetuity inside of the radio station now, as well as some of the podcasts and a lot of different things. So it really was just an opportunity, something that I was glad that I had kind of already built, so that now we just had to relaunch it, and maybe a little bit of rebranding, but everything was all set. And I was really happy that, AJ, you gave me a little push coming back, that, I think the time is now. And you look at the amount of music that we've been putting out already, It's incredible, which is going to lead us into top 10 lists and, top 100s and more shows, right? It gives us not only another property, but another platform and a different format, right, of how we can communicate with the fans and with the artists themselves. So I'm really excited to get the radio back on. It was something I knew was really important when I started it, 6 months ago, even if I was a little bit ahead of the ability to be able to bring it to fruition.
Brilliant. Fantastic, everybody. Well, we're an hour into the show. What a great tea break with some great products for everyone. What a Thursday. We've got 2 songs left to review. And these were sent through from Bubba. Thank God he was around this afternoon to put a couple of tracks in the bag, because we were literally getting down to the last few tracks. It always is on a Thursday and Friday. Independent artists on Facebook and YouTube. Come on, guys. I don't know what's going on a Thursday and Friday. You go to sleep, because when it comes to Monday,
they're
Tuesday,
getting ready
Wednesday,
for their gigs,
AJ.
Right. Everybody's getting ready for the weekend of work and getting jazzed up for that. So I'm still getting used to our new time. I thought I had missed the show already. But apparently, Michael, I don't know if you knew this, but the UK does not participate in daylight savings time.
No.
So,
Well, we do. We just move an hour. I think you move 2, don't you?
No, we move 1.
You moved 1. How weird's that? Because when you moved to 11 and I was still on 6.
Right, because
I think AJ just hasn't reset his clocks.
No. They're seriously sitting here at 6 o'clock, but we went from 5 till 6. So I just generally went on 6 and kept to 6, and then that mean you two. Oh, I don't know. It got all confusing. That's what.
All I know is after daylight savings time, I clicked in at 10 o'clock. I'm like, hello. And he's like, you're an hour early.
But do you want to introduce a bit about Chase Grant?
Yeah, well, I would love to. Chase has been a multi-time guest on the Scene projects. He's joined us on Love Noise before. Incredible story from him. Over the last year, he went through a really difficult struggle with his boy, born with some defects that ended up taking his young life last summer. His family's been through an incredibly traumatic year, but in that time, they never gave up on the music. And I think now his entire life and music career is really in tribute to his boy, Hudson. And it's really incredible what he's done. He works with nonprofits in his community. He's up in Minnesota. But a great performer, an incredible songwriter. And this one, The Devil's Game, is a really incredible song. So happy to bring this one in. Shout out to Chase. It was just his birthday yesterday as well. So
happy birthday, Chase.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, huge fans of Chase Grant and everything that he brings to the table. He also plays with another band out here that are friends of the show as well in Minnesota. So just a great guy, an incredible story, and somebody that is really making a lot of noise this year and well beyond that in our Midwest music scene here in between, Dakota and Minnesota. So a huge shout out to Chase for sending this one in. This is The Devil's Game by Chase Grant.
Could you tell me what's going on in my head? It's been a minute since I've been myself. Nothing happy or sad, no pleasure, no pain. It's the clouded mind, and Lord, I feel so ashamed. I'm caught in the storm, yeah, my mind's in a war. There's been days I couldn't make it out the door. I'll be damned if I let it define me. I let the word set me free. The devil plays his games around me, but he can't have my life anymore. 'Cause I've gone round for round trying to do this on my own. They say I'm fine, but I'm living a lie. Done being numb towards the ones that I love. I let the Lord take control. I let the rhythm take the wheel. I put put my faith in the words. Just trying to find myself again in the songs that I write. Wrote a good intent, the truth is hard to find. Lay down these burdens, try to make up the time that I spent searching for help that I needed. My foolish pride was too stubborn to receive. Was trying to strike a balance in my heart and my head, and silence the doubt that's been so constantly fed. 'Cause my whole life I stepped up to the plate, rocking out before I could swing. The devil plays his games around me, but he can't have my life anymore. 'Cause I've gone round for round trying to do this on my own. Say I'm fine, but I'm living a lie. I'm done being numb towards the ones that I love. I let the Lord take control. I let the rhythm take the wheel. I put my faith in the words. Just trying to find myself again. The songs that I write. Well, God, I'm down on my knees, yeah, I'm begging you, please. My kids and my wife, yeah, they're gonna need me. 'Cause my broken mind's a million miles away from the man that you want me to be. The devil plays his games around me, but he can't have my life anymore. 'Cause I've gone round for round trying to do this on my own. Say I'm fine, but I'm living a lie. I'm done being numb towards the ones that I love. I'll let the Lord take control. I'll let the rhythm take the wheel. I'll put my faith in the words. Just trying to find myself again. The songs that I write.
Terrific.
Awesome track there from Chase.
Terrific.
Yeah,
Terrific.
absolutely love it, man.
Terrific.
He's got a really, really lovely voice. Really mellow and really sort of like chilled and relaxed. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. I agree with Tracy. Beautiful lyrics. You
Thanks
know,
for
he's just
tuning in,
got a-
Tracy. It was good seeing you in Nashville. Had a great time.
Yeah, that was just really well put together. Just, you know, I've said it a million times. There's nothing better than authenticity. Like when someone doesn't try to do something that they're not, but they just bring themselves. That
a track
really
from the heart.
it just speaks volumes. I mean, yeah. And we were talking about this yesterday. That's one of the advantage of unsigned artists is that they can spend more time bringing out the artistry. They don't necessarily have someone telling you can't do that or do it this way, or we don't think that's going to work, or that's not quite marketable. And it's like there's so much artistry that is quenched, you know, and restricted because, you know, it's always the bottom line, the bottom line, the bottom line. And there's just so many artists that do so many things that there's a need for, you know, like if he tried to sing like me or I tried to sing like him, it wouldn't work, you know, because we're different people with, you know, different things that we bring. And so I love someone that just, you can hear the authenticity of who they are as an artist, and it just, bam, it's like it just brings whatever you're doing to another level. And that's I encourage every artist to do that. Don't try to be the next Taylor Swift or the
next Michael Cagle.
Oh my God, no more of them. Whew. We
only need one Michael Cagle.
We can barely handle one, but yeah, I mean, it's just like the reason why some of these artists are standing out is because they are defining their own box. They are defining, and so kudos. I love that.
I think what I want to give
talking
you
about it. Sorry, AJ. I think I was talking about it last night on Love Noise, but you and the young lady that we had on, Samantha Windover, is kind of a throwback, right? She got a very grew up singing Patsy Cline, and her voice definitely lends itself to that. And it's because the democratization of the music industry now, because all the money has been sucked out of it and nobody's getting record deals, and it's pretty much over, right? Like the music industry as it was 20 years ago has been long gone for a while. It's rapidly changing, that we actually are getting a more pure form of art now than maybe we have since the early 60s, right? And when there was a little bit more leeway for the artists to just come in, and record companies then realized that they don't have the answers. And I think what happened to the music industry is that they thought they were smarter than the listeners. They considered themselves the tastemakers, not the other way around. And what we're finding now is that the exact opposite is true, that it is the people. What we lack in is the tools for music discovery and that community, which is why we're here. And that's why I believe that we are really changing the face of music and the face of independent music by just being ourselves and offering all the things that we offer, right? And it's really it's a testament to the amazing artists that continue. I mean, I've probably had at least a dozen people hit me up today that are wanting to submit their songs for the radio, right? That's in one day. So imagine what we do. AJ will never be wanting for more music to play on Unsigned Spotlight now, but talk about the difference between just having the podcast show and having to really explain like what we do here to everyone understands what a radio station is. So
Exactly.
they may not understand that they're, by submitting for the radio, they're also getting thrown into the pool to be pulled out of there and, spotlighted on this show.
Right.
But it's now, it changed the offer, right? Like it just like one word, right? Like one word.
Radio.
But it's been amazing to see people coming out to really jump on board with this and to make AJ's life a little bit easier. Although he's going to be managing the radio station now, so I don't know how much easier. We added a new job, but it also
added a new job as he got to me. And Michael's just like, oh my God, you said to me, Michael, I've got to fit in everything else as well. And I did tell you. And you know what? This is what I will, and I always have given to you out there. I have given you my life in independent music, okay? Every single one of you, I have given you my life. I have given you 60, 70 hours a week. Why have I given you that? Because the music industry gave it to me. It literally got me out of so many situations where I might not even be here. It got me out of situations where I was able to get through really dodgy, tricky exams in university and never believed that I was ever going to get there. And I managed to get through university. It enabled me to be safe and be supported when I was a kid. So hours to me means nothing as long as that music continues to flow every single year. And I see the enjoyment and the passion that you all give back to the music industry. So I will work 60, 70 hours a week because at the end of the day, I love to see the passion that you bring. So, adding another bit to my job, well, I'll be just writing it in my sleep while I am trying to get some ZZs over here in the UK. But anyway, we've got one more song on. We have got Rhea, which you also brought to us. Did you want to tell us a little about this young lady?
Yeah, well, Rhea is
Chase off.
Incredible. Rhea's incredible. Rhea. We actually just had a long conversation today on her podcast episode, which will be coming out here in the next few weeks on the Scene Projects. An amazing artist and someone who played, she was a bassist in a lot of cover bands around New York City for years and really only just recently began her own artist career, and in her late 30s, no less. So I think it was a really incredible conversation that we have. I can't wait for people to tune in and to hear that when it comes out on the Scene Project's YouTube and podcast versions. But an incredible woman, an incredible artist who is really just getting started with her career. So excited to listen to this. I've talked to her, but I've never heard any of her music. So this is exciting for me.
Okay, this is Rhea and this is Random, everybody.
Rocket forward from the quiet right before the dawn. From the moment I wake up till I'm asleep, it's on. It's impossible for me to find a moment's rest. Moving with a purpose, I cannot allow fatigue. As I'm shoulder checking ladies from the junior league, it's impossible for me to feel alone in this mess. I gotta go, I got somewhere to be. My inner life's on hold, I must remain empty. I keep so cool that I'm cold, I'll pass you by. I won't be last in line. No shoes on the dirty tile. Every step I'm tougher than before. Face forgetting how to smile. All I get is someone holds the door. No shoes on the dirty tile. Every step I'm tougher than before. Face forgetting how to smile. If time is money, I'm poor. Every person on Manhattan is an island. The Jamaican boys all cheer me on as I run by them. It's impossible for me to feel alone in this mess. I gotta go, I got somewhere to be. My inner life's on hold, I must remain empty. I keep so cool that I'm cold, I'll pass you by. I won't be last in line. With these feet I find, I catch my train and watch my beloved river rolling past for a moment. I catch my breath, I'm wrecked, but I love it. And when I get back home, I'm going running. I'm going running. No shoes on the dirty tile. Every step I'm tougher than before. No shoes on the dirty tile. Every step I'm tougher than before. Face forgetting how to smile. All I get is someone holds the door. No shoes on the dirty tile. Every step I'm tougher than before. Face forgetting how to smile. If time is money, I'm poor.
Great voice. Great voice.
Tremendous voice. Really,
Yeah,
really,
and you-
really did enjoy that.
And you can tell there's something about, and God, I hope this sounds correct. Sometimes songs benefit from a voice that has been around. You can hear that she's not new to this, like that she's an experienced vocalist, and so there's just a sound and maturity. Not that she sounds old, she's not like, oh, bring me my walker, she's not like that, but
She's gonna love that comment.
But
I don't know what you mean.
but Sonny,
Do I sound like an old granddad when I sing some of my music as well? And does Bubba? I'm gonna replay the radio today. When I go to sleep, I'm gonna have the radio on and just see if like Bubba sounds like a 90-year-old man on one of his tracks.
Like a pretty spry 90-year-old man, though. I'll tell you that.
Yes, but as I was saying before, I was sidetracked with my craziness. Yeah, sometimes an experienced voice just is right, and it's like she not only writes obviously because she knows her instrument, she knows her voice, she knows what she can do, her highs, her lows, her strengths and stuff. That was so. I really love the fact that I felt like this was someone that has gone through some experience and is singing once again authentic from who she is, and I just love that. I think that's the thing that I like the most about independent artists is I get to really know them, because they don't have anybody saying don't do it like that. They don't know.
And honestly, the record industry would have just told her no. Like you're a woman in your mid 30s. Get the hell out of here, right? Exactly. But we talked about it at length, or just earlier today on the episode that she's like, I don't even know what I would have written about in my 20s, right? Like I don't like those songs would have been, a long list of mad at my ex-boyfriend songs, and now she feels like because she has been through all of these things and that she has something worth sharing with the world. And I thought that was such a really awesome statement from her in the moment.
Is.
But now listening to the music and how it perfectly conveys, right? It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, because I couldn't hear her singing, "Oh baby, hit me one more time." I can't hear that shit from her. It just wouldn't work. Hit me, baby.
Right, I'll tell you what, before we hit Michael one more time, okay, because we've literally got through most of the week. It's now Thursday, everybody. We have still got one more great show to come for this week, and then we're going to be off for the weekend, okay? So we're at the end of the show. Michael wants to meet with myself after the show, so I'm going to keep him behind, okay? Have a pleasant morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And while Bubba's here, he gets to hear the final. Go for it, Michael.
Goodbye!
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Why is it not ending?
This program is part of the Scene Project's podcast network. The Scene Project features interviews with independent musicians, comedians, and artists from across the Midwest. Become part of our community and support local art wherever you are.